Hello all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to RWBY, Volume 8, Chapter 7, War. It's been a bit since the last one. Long enough that there's now 2 new episodes, so one of them locked behind first. I haven't even looked in the direction of what 9 is yet, but I've seen 8. Not seen it, but I've saw it on there. Yeah, some things happened. At the more long-term location. And, which is where we're going to be spending the recording from now on for probably a good long while. Or there's even a hint of moving this setup to anywhere the fuck else. So yeah, just get used to this background, though. Things will, of course, get changed around. So about, something noticed, my reaction to Chapter 4 went up before my reaction to Chapter 3. Yeah, copyright block. I disputed it. I was honestly not expecting to have to dispute it again, given how else things have been going so far, and the fact that they weren't posting on YouTube anymore. Some reason made me think that wasn't going to be an issue. I mean, to be fair, it's only that in Chapter 4 that got claimed, and 4 was... And they were both manual claims. And 4, which was claimed after 3, did not go down. It was just claimed. So... that's good. Still up and available for everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I got that disputed as soon as I noticed, but wasn't chicken as out as I should have, but like I said, I keyword was, bottleneck with the internet. Not as much anymore. I'm, what's the word, thoroughput? I don't have a huge amount of download or upload at the moment, but I do have essentially infinite I can use for this, that affecting anything else. And that should change soon. Ish. Because of that, we're going back to the way I was doing things before things had to change. Once a week I'm recording a bunch of these. Probably not a huge amount. I'm going to try for 8, but honestly, you don't know what comes up. Because of that, even if I record 8 this week, I'm not going to switch back over to 2 a week uploads just yet. Because I actually don't have much of a backlog. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff recorded, but I already have it uploaded, and look, it's a pain to move everything around. And even then, it wouldn't last that long. I'd like to be able to have it so that worst case scenario, I could skip 1 week's worth of recordings for 1 month. Or if something happens and I only get free recordings on that week. And such, I like having a bit of a backlog. Not as much as I used to have, but still. So we're gonna, I'm going to try to record as much as I can this week, as much as I can during the next recording session next month. Because, that's my time's going to be record streaming, and as my throughput upload and download goes up, that's going to be happening even more. So I'll have even less time. Plus, got other shit I'm doing now, because I had a lot more free time than I was thinking I would for a while there, and that's evaporated too, so. Yeah. So, 1 a week still, but I will be recording a bunch of these at once, and, as much as I can once, and again, and editing them up, and putting them up, and shit. But yeah, so various things happened that made me decide to put either force me to put them off or made me decide to put it off like one more week because, you know, this. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to say except to... Things are not looking up. Last time things were going on, there was a spillage of Grim everywhere. Right on the Atlas, its shields were down. I forget the name of the whale because there was because I did partially catch up with the Freds and shit, and I know there was a Monstra, I think it was Monstra, yeah, Monstra, and I'm just that shit going on with Penny. And, oh god, now I remember I accidentally stumbled across a spoiler that said the episode started with Atlas soldiers fighting. Not much of one, but still, I just remembered it. And that was something else I had tried to vent from my head. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. That's pretty much what was going to be happening. I just, you know, minor. Excuse me. There we go. Had it down too much for you guys. Oof. Those are some big farms. I don't believe they could have fed themselves for a while, and oh yeah, that's just super extra horrifying. And it seems to be doing everything it can to cause. Yeah. Oh. It's releasing the second fucking wave. Oh, fuck apathies. And insta-formed fucking, whatever the giant elephant grimmer called. Well, they've upgraded the paladins, it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a shit show, ain't it, James?
Evacuating all citizens to the subway. Prepare Mantis Squad Omega and dispatch to every part of Atlas.
But sir,
now!
Citizens of Atlas, please proceed to the nearest
Oh, wow.
stations for shelter.
Oh, wow, yeah, these guys were just... They were having a nice little picnic while that shit was going on outside. Oh my god. Is that little kid just start doing this? Wow, yeah, not any of these people were prepared for this. Like, yeah, look what they brought. I got them in cuffs.
Sir, Schnee here. Penny is still MIA, but we've apprehended Ark, Xiaolong, and Ren.
Stand by for further orders, and don't let those fugitives out of your sight.
Yes, sir. Of course. Still just following orders.
Oh, fuck. That is just...
Where the Grim took Oscar. It's bigger than I thought. Grim don't take prisoners.
This one did. If you would just let us go.
Ceasefire. Manta squads, concentrate on secondary hostiles. Command is working on a solution for the creature.
What do you have in mind, sir?
Okay, yeah.
Any progress attacking that thing from the outside, but from the inside, it could be vulnerable.
Oh, they're gonna send a team to blow the thing up from the inside.
It's ready. We'll drop it off as close to the target as possible. Then your team will deliver it on foot. Send your rendezvous coordinates now.
Of course, sir. We
Oh,
will make
no.
a point and we will get it done.
But
Oh, no.
Oscar's in there.
You can't do this!
I'm gonna go rewind so I can catch what exactly.
Mine, sir.
We aren't making any progress attacking the thing from the outside.
What did they?
From the inside, it could be vulnerable.
What are they gonna drop in there?
The science team is putting together a bomb. When it's
Okay.
ready, we'll drop it off as close to the target as
For
possible.
some reason, I thought my brain went to, oh god, they finally attack Penny and immediately going to go suicider.
We will hold the
Oof.
point and we will get
Just
it done.
bomb.
But Oscar's in there.
You can't do this!
Ooh. Oh. Oh god, the classical music on top of this scene. Wow. Really going for effect there, huh? But, yeah, Winter is clearly beginning to reach her own limits with this shit. Huh. And what are you doing, Emerald?
That stunt you pulled.
Oh god.
She'd have killed you if you didn't just pop up somewhere else.
Oh,
Still,
fuck.
you can make
Oh, fuck.
yourself
Is his...
telling the truth.
Is he? Oh, thank god. I thought...
I wondered why she recruited you. You
I thought-
specifically.
That's what they took out his eye.
The relics.
We share a vision. She's gonna create a new world order. No kingdoms. And no Huntsman Academies.
New World Order. No. When Salem gets all 4 relics, there will be no world left at all. Don't you
Yep.
get it? She's been alive longer than you can comprehend. All she craves now is release. Death.
Yep, bringing the relics together and hoping that will include her.
When she came for me, I killed her over and over again. The longest she was gone was...
Okay, so now I'm just hearing that one
before she put
compilation
herself
vid
together.
somebody did of him going, over and over and over.
She showed me that through her, I could have the vengeance I needed.
Oh, Hazel. Don't you see that is why she came for you? Because she could make you believe that this is what you needed.
This is what you deserve!
Yes! But Oscar, the people of Atlas, Remnant, you haven't
Yep.
done what you've done for justice. You've done it for yourself. Because she pushed you to think it would help you. Well, has it?
God damn. And now we're back with Nora after she got fucked up.
Now what am I good for?
But yeah,
Where is
that's
she?
certainly a
I've done
situation.
what I can, but she needs a doctor. Hopefully May's able to reach the others. I really hope they're okay.
Yeah, you don't really have the others to reach.
Salem's monster is making Grimm faster than the Atlas military can kill them.
Yep.
The city won't stand a chance unless we stop it. It's massive. Way bigger than a Leviathan. What can we even do?
Yeah, I mean, like, you barely managed to freeze that thing for a moment.
Do we just wait
Well,
for
on this
someone
shit.
to come? If they even come. How did it all get like this?
Fiona said your friends haven't been heard from in a while. Unfortunately, the last thing they're worried about is a couple of kids. Come on. I've got the ship ready to head back in.
What? We can't leave.
It's chaos at the crater. Atlas has its army, but Mantle only has us. People are dying.
Yeah.
People are dying here too. Don't you have family in Atlas?
No. Mantle needed me. And to the
Yeah, she
Mariners,
does, but I mean,
that meant I wasn't there.
this,
to see anyone.
shitty Neptune is shitty
And
Neptune.
I made sure that everyone knew that I wasn't their daughter. So forget them. They've got Henry, yours have Whitley. You get what I'm saying.
I don't know about...
Which side are you on, anyway?
Yeah.
We've heard that before.
Yeah.
There are no sides. We want to help everyone.
Yeah, the last person we heard that one was fucking Ironwood.
And together is the only way we're going to get out of it.
So how exactly do we get out of it?
Yeah. That is the big question. Because, again, fucking Ironwood.
As long as this world turns, you shall walk its face. That was the curse cast upon her. But if Salem
So,
can divide
what's Whitley gonna
humanity
be doing?
beyond repair, and
Because
bring
he didn't exactly have a warm reunion with Vice. So
believes that maybe their curse will be broken. The gods will rule against us and destroy Remnant once and for all.
So, yeah, that's what one of the things people guessed her plan was.
If Gretchen's death taught me one thing. It was never to trust you.
Please, let me. But Oscar, you want him to trust us and trust me.
Alright.
Her name is Jin.
Huh?
Oh.
Want her to come out of the lamp?
Oh god.
Say her name.
He's gonna get him to
I'll
ask
answer
Jin.
one more question.
That's good.
After all that, you're just going to give Salem the password?
No. I'm giving you the password.
Yeah.
And hoping you'll find the truth for yourself.
Yeah. Shit. That's really good. That's really good.
He's a prisoner, Am. He'll say what he thinks will get him out.
So you're still going to back you up?
So,
After what I just...
Ender her... Cinder... Oh,
Those
not
were
Cinder, but
Salem's
Emerald.
orders. And I
Ender,
know better
Cinder,
than to disobey
Emerald.
Salem.
But...
Look, even if what he said was true, you can't stop Salem. You told me yourself. Hazel tried. He failed, and he got in line.
Mercury's
The guy's
ditching.
not gonna pick fights he can't win. Neither should we.
And
And all of this
Emerald
is
might screw
pointless
whatever's
anyway.
going on up,
Salem's
but
not ending
that's
the
actually a pretty good
world.
line. Yeah, you get
Of course.
Hazel not only to not be.
You're surprised? Salem is destruction incarnate. Our mistress wishes to see the end of it all.
Ah.
There's no ideal more beautiful.
Fuck.
If you couldn't see
Of course,
the
here, the Force fucking Tyrion knows everything. That just makes him more happy to serve her.
Come along, Mr. Black. You and I have a date with the desert.
What the fuck was that Grim up there? So they're out on the mission. Okay, so they're out on a mission to back y'all to do shit. Great. Great, they're gonna be fucking shit up over there now. Hopefully Sun and Coffee have it under handle, but I haven't read
You can't blow it up
those
with Oscar still in there.
books, just gotten summaries of them.
Damage every minute. We cannot wait.
Please, Winter.
Not very
give us a
exactly
chance to
excited
try to rescue
either.
him first. We could be your test run. You don't know what'll be waiting for you inside, right? So we can go ahead to check it out and look for Oscar while we're inside.
You want to go inside that thing alone?
Wouldn't you do it for Elm? Harriet? Vine?
No. Because they don't fucking like each other.
We don't let feelings get in the way of
Yeah.
making the right call.
Well, they don't like
Treating
each other
Eli
that
for one is
much.
Stupid.
No, it's not. He's our friend. We will do whatever it takes to find him. Because we care about him.
I really had you pegged as the most level-headed of the bunch. But I
Ugh.
guess you're just as naive. Feelings don't matter. The job matters. When you lose someone on your team, you move on. Replace
Yeah,
them.
that explains why you're such
Arrow
a
replaced Akira,
piece of
and
shit.
Winter replaced.
No! No one is replaceable. You don't really believe that.
What the fuck?
You are furious about losing Clover. And you...
Did his semblance just
You don't know
evolve?
anything about me.
Holy shit! So this is what they meant by semblance is evolving. We see it in action with Ren.
That's why you lost against Team RWBY. You try to fight how you feel about each other, so you'll never truly work as a team.
Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about!
Oh god, he's dismantling them.
Down.
Okay, shit, yeah, that's good time as ever to
Closest we can to the monster. You can't be serious.
sprout that ability.
Fugitives and traitors. I outrank you.
It was just, what was that? Yeah, I thought you were all about doing what the job says.
We understand.
All about following orders, eh, Harriet? Idiot.
You don't like this either. In fact, you don't want to be a part of it at all anymore.
I have a job to do, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah, he was always the one that most likely to
I know
ditch,
you
but
don't either.
all those different emotions are flowing around her.
Oh, wait.
Interesting.
What about Poe and Robin? Well, maybe if we get them out of wherever they're being held, they could.
No, see, you just don't get it. This is not a situation where everyone wins. Now you all can come with me to help in Mantle, or I can drop you off near the front lines if you still want to help Atlas. Your uncle and Robin can't save us. We have to choose. So choose.
Yeah, something's gonna come busting through that door. I just know it. Yep. They're saying at the. Oh my god! It's Klein! I forgot his name, but I instantly saw that shadow and I knew that had to be him. Oh my god, he's also a doctor.
It's my fault that Father.
Please don't worry, my snowflake. It had nothing to do with you.
And everything to do with Jacques.
Good to see Klein again.
Sweet of you. But wait, how did you know?
Good to see fucking Klein again. And that's what Wesley did. Wesley?
Yes. She's in Weiss's room. Just go up there.
I haven't been gone that long.
Yeah, hit him.
I believe I can find it.
You called Klein.
Wesley.
Girl needs a doctor. I didn't do it for you.
I don't know why I said something.
I know.
Oh, right.
That's why it
Star
means so
Trek
much
shit
to me.
recently. Probably got it. That's how I got it slipped up. That's better, you two. Alright, what else is happening now?
Anyone else?
Oh, good. Something landed outside there. Or... Oh. Oh, it's...
I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck so, why you gotta end it like that? Okay, well, of course, it's the fucking dark season. Of course you gotta end it like that. God damn it. Ugh. Oof. This season, oof. It does not pull any punches. Ugh. That's... Oh, boy. I'm gonna take a quick look at that again to try to see if I can... Oh. Oof. Yeah, she's not in a... It looks kind of like blood, but it, from the way it looks, I think that's either liquid or liquid mixed with powdered dust that was fueling her. But basically, it's her blood spilling out everywhere. That's she could have fallen a lot further. Oof. And hey, she looks like she's not possessed, which is good. And how long will it last? Just the season. It's great. It's great. Very messed up, but great. Just, ugh. And it just goes for all of it, really. Like, this is the natural consequences of the way the last season ended up. It really wouldn't make sense for it to be anything but this. Sure, you got your lighthearted moments, because, well, quite frankly, it's good for both the viewers and the characters to have a moment of lightheartedness when shit's going bad to try to make themselves feel better. And notice how that fell off as the season went on. I don't think there was a single lighthearted moment there except for when Klein came back. And I think the thing went for freaking everything. But yeah, that's to go over what I think. Well, that's brilliant. Possibly flipping Hazel, at least against Salem. Possibly using up the Jinn question before Salem can get to it. Just depriving her of its strategic uses. Technically, point is of its primary use, leaving it only with its use as summoning the gods back. Because that's the big thing. Having that makes it very hard to do any plan. If they had access to the Spring Maiden, they would have been able to pop that thing out of the vault, use a question, and bam. No problems. None of this would have happened. Because that's the thing. Osmond could, at any time, know what her plan was. But then the Spring Maiden split, and Raven picked her up, and Mercy killed her, and they didn't have access to the relic. Now there's only one question left, and it's got a significant recharge time, pulling it out of play completely. Because with that, at any time, she could undo whatever she could use it to find out where the Osmond 60 stuck the other relic in Vale. She might eventually find out on her own anyways, but she could use it to underline whatever the hero's current plan is. That thing is really fucking dangerous in her hands. And depriving it of its primary use, shit. I was just worried, Emerald was gonna spill. I'm gonna take that off because I don't like looking at that. That, I like looking at. That's fucking cool. Seriously, Monstra is fucking awesome. Especially when pointing out, that's gravity dust jammed into the back of it. And normally, dust is generally a thing that, you can use machines to do, but it's generally best optimized with, the aura and shit. Get more out of it that way, right? But we already know gravity dust can just cause islands to float in the air, so just jam it in the fucking thing. Or throw it around it, whichever it is. Whew. Jesus Christ, this, I don't even know how to what else to say outside of that shit. That was fucking awesome. And, But also, I'm very glad that I actually didn't win on that one, just because as soon as it's done, I'm recording the next one. I'm going to probably get at least a little bit of continuation on Penny. Even if the next episode is literally named fucking Dark. And that's the one thing the writers have been talking about this entire time. That this is the Dark season. I remember someone complaining saying that, but dark doesn't mean good. It being darker doesn't mean the show got better. Now, it is when the show is supposed to be frickin' dark, and when it only makes sense for the show to be dark at that moment, so, Dark. It made sense in V3, and it makes super goddamn sense here. It'd be really fucking terrible writing if you didn't have it be dark this season, because that's how that fucking thing left off. Ugh. goddamn. I remember some discussion. I vaguely remember some discussion I saw around the season. Yeah. I'm surprised using Swiss. So it seems like a lot of the pro-Ironwood people did not take some of the things Ironwood was doing this season well because it doesn't stack up with their pro-Ironwood viewpoint. I'm pro that this is a show and both the characters, the protagonist and antagonist, can have their points and be wrong at the same time about things. Ironwood's a bad guy now, absolutely, but I've said before, we might not have ever gone here if shit hadn't gone down the way it did with other people. I do see some people pointing out that, of all people calling out some of the decisions RWBY had been making, Yang is a bit of a hypocrite. Given some of the shit she did behind everyone else's back got him in trouble, and also, has she... I'm not one of the big people harp on this, but has she actually mentioned the fact that Raven's a spring maiden at any point here? Because I think she's still one of the only people who knows that. Yeah, that was... I don't know how else to add that. That was... Yeah. Oof. This season. Just... But yeah, and the way his power evolved, that's something that was established for a long while now, that semblances grow and change, both with you as a grow and change. But we hadn't gotten a demonstration of that. Well, we might have with RWBY. Hers developing from a more focused on just going fast to turning herself and others into rose petals, which I do love how certain people just so much salt. Like, they're not, the people I know who were salty about it didn't, get super whiny at the show or anything, or go the rude route. They just didn't like it and got super salty because they'd been making arguments about how that couldn't possibly, absolutely, would not possibly be how it is. But yeah, I think it'd be an explanation of how it developed over time. And in this case, it seems pretty clearly tied to the whole, she's changed as a person, and because of that, he's so somewhat. And so his semblance has grown with it. His power normally lets him mute the emotions that Grimm are drawn to, and now that can be now he can use it to sense them too, which seems like a natural outgrowth to me. He has the ability to affect it. It makes sense that he could use that to also observe it to a degree. And it seems to me that he's finally reached the epiphany where he's stopped bottling up, planning to stop bottling up as much, which is as we've been established at least in the last two seasons, has definitely been a thing he's done, and it has been a thing he's done for the entire show, really. It just wasn't as much a problem. Much like RWBY's bottling shit up. Might not have been a problem in the early seasons, but who's gonna cut? Though, very different style of bottling up. Oh, no. There was an AMA with one of the new writers, where they talked about some of the things with world building and such, and they basically nuked any sensible timeline for both the early show and, by extension, majorly affecting shit going on now, if I remember correctly. So it's been a while since I read it. All by changing the thing about RWBY's age. At a point, no, this character was wrong, this character, RWBY, is actually older than And that's mostly because, as several pointed out, the timeline during that first 3 seasons was kind of crap. I mean, it's always been crap with the show. That's why they refused to release an official timeline. Even when they gave a firm answer on how many months it was between V3 and V4, they backtracked on that because they realized it didn't work. And now it became a much shorter time. They were not good with the timeline in the early show, and it's just something that doesn't really work. And I can't remember all the knockoff effects except that it just nukes every possible timeline. And doesn't really make a lot of sense. So yeah, but yeah. I can see how something that would happen with a writer who comes in. We should really, iron out this mess you had from the early seasons, which makes sense because they weren't. Mazzucchelli and Monty did not really know how to write that great during the first 2 seasons, and even when they got to season 3, they were better, but they still had issues. They were with the writing they were working out. Most writers improve over time, anyways, when they start out as amateurs, and they were. I mean, we all know that. Even Monty. So yeah. Well, that's all I've got to talk about. Time to move on to the next one. Yay! An episode called Dark. Ooh, and then I basically cut off for a while, but it looks like there'll be, correctly, there's supposed to be 14 episodes this season, which means that there'll be 6 more episodes after this for me to watch. 5 more if you got the one I can't watch because it's first, and I did not have the money for that. At least not to spare for that. Over other things. Like, especially not right now, but just in general. Yeah. I'm signing out, and I will